Welcome to the introduction of film. I know this history is probably not your favorite subject. It is one of my favorite subjects. It's probably not yours.
It's important to know it, though.
It's
At
really
least a little
important.
bit.
Look, this is all about film history. It's important to know what came before you so that you know how to apply it today in the tools that you have. Even though the tools that we have, I mean, you see around us lights and C-stands and all sorts of things, and you can't see our camera, but our camera and all that kind of stuff. It's the same exact equipment that they were using 100 years ago. It hasn't changed. It hasn't.
It's
Nothing's
been updated.
There's like
We're not
cameras
shooting on film anymore.
Cameras are smaller. You know, it doesn't take an elephant to bring your camera to set anymore. I mean, dollies are smaller. Everything's smaller. We have drones that fly around. But ultimately, it still comes down to
It's the same principles.
It still
and the same concept.
It still comes down to telling stories with pictures.
Yes.
That's it. And all the equipment is pretty much the same. Like this C-stand hasn't changed in 100 years. The C-stands are exactly the same as they were when Hollywood first started, right?
The lights have changed, the camera. Not everything's the same.
Right, we don't have carbon arc lights anymore.
Yes.
We've got, you know, these nice little
The
LED
smokers
panels.
The smokers we use on set aren't actually
Right, that doesn't give
killing
you
us.
cancer. Yeah. So there's things that have been improved, but it's all pretty much the same stuff. So it's important to know how they used it because they were very, very effective at it. And if you understand how the people who came before you used and built this craft of filmmaking and how it's adapted, how it's changed, it will change the way you make your movies.
Well, because one point I want to make is that years ago, it was not as easy. Today, you are spoiled. I mean, you can pull out your phone, you've got a camera. It doesn't matter how many takes you have. You know, you can take 100 takes. Well, when it was film, you really figured it out. And so I think knowing the history and how things were done, I think they will affect your films for the better.
Without
So
a doubt.
Dive into this curriculum. It's a good one. Know your history and know where your craft, where this art form came from.
And when you're done with this one and you're ready to move on, we'll see you over there.